Hey Rose, so I started your video and then I got a phone call, so I just started it. So I'm gonna just pick up where I left off. There's one card that came out so far, and in the pre-shuffle I was getting like you're almost like at a bus stop and you were like looking back and kind of like nervously. The bus stop hasn't came yet. I mean, like the bus hasn't come yet, but you're like scared that you're gonna get on when the time comes. And I feel like it's about someone that you feel like you're gonna leave behind, like you're not gonna be able to look back or come back for. That's the kind of energy it felt like in the when I was tapping in. So like you may have like it may be a job offer because this Queen of um Pentacles came out. So let me tell you what first came out. You have the Hermit card here, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Swords. Well, this is definitely about, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like, I feel like wherever you're going on this bus is going to be, like, somewhere that's, I don't know if it's a real bus, by the way. It might just figuratively, like, changing a mind state and going to another location where you're, like, better aligned to receive blessings in the form of monetary gifts. But it seems like you're in a place of pensing right now, and you're kind of, like, recovering from, like, maybe you've learned some information or you've like come to a conclusion about a situation, but it's definitely revolving around a person. Of course, this is a love reading. The first card on the bottom of the deck is Two of Cups here. Yeah, okay, so you're basically trying to put an end to this situation here. So it's definitely some type of it might be a third party situation. There's a Three of Swords energy, followed by the Magician, Death, and then the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like you just no longer, I feel like it's almost like a lack of passion for a person. Like, you just don't look at them the same way anymore. Like, I feel like you've kind of maybe seen them for who they really are. And, I feel like it's a very strong possibility they're another earth sign, maybe a Virgo, Taurus. That's the only other earth signs, right? Yeah. So, but I'm seeing the Hermit, and then I saw the Hierophant in reverse. But I mean, of course, it can be any other signs, but I feel like they might have that type of placement. You got Temperance in reverse here. Yeah. Okay. So you have Temperance in reverse, following that Four of Swords. Actually, let me show you the cards. So you have Temperance in reverse, followed by the Page of Swords upright. I feel like you have like a well thought out kind of like quick message, quick conversation you want to have with this individual to let them know, like, hey, if I've caused any type of stress on like what you need to do, what kind of decision you need to make, like, you don't have to worry about it because I kind of made it for you. Or that's the energy you're kind of giving off, but you like, in all honesty, it seems like you don't want to let go of the situation. Not yet, at least, because you do have I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way though And it's because after the Knight of Wands in reverse, where I feel like this can represent, yeah, this represents him. This represents him, like, leaving you out in the cold, as it also represents him or her. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna put, this is, I'm getting like, I'm just getting like, when I'm referring to that, I'm getting that you seem to be the feminine energy in this situation, and that person seems to be the masculine energy in this situation. So, this person that you're dealing with here, the Knight of Wands, in reverse, you're leaving them out in the cold, and they've left you out in the cold as well. Because right after that, the heart of your reading right now is the Nine of Swords, and I feel like you have a lot of, you're just in your head about it more so than anxiety. Like you're kind of like this also represents antidote. So like this, you pensing over the escape plan out of this situation, so you can kind of like get on with your life and get on to your blessings. I feel like, because I feel like with this Temperance in reverse here, you feel like you're coming to some sort of realization that you're glad things didn't come this way, because if you would have faced the situation more down the line with this person, it would have been a lot harder to let go than it already has. The Five of Cups in the reverse here, I feel like you're definitely coming out of this pain and loss and grief. Like you're over that. You're so done with it. It's so like old school, so old news to you right now. You feel like you want a whole new lease on your outlook on life and love, and you don't want to be in that energy anymore. You know, you have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of yours, of the deck here, and it's I feel like speaking to you being receptive of offers as well as potential offer coming in. Let me just, yeah, I feel like you might get like, yeah, so I feel like there might be someone who may be developing some sort of, I feel like it might be someone, it may be a past person, but it may be, I really feel like it may be a new person who's developing, or is a new person, or it may be someone who has a problem speaking up, is what I'm feeling like. This is somebody who, there may be some sort of chemistry there. I feel like it's very immature. It hasn't been fully realized yet, but I feel like there's some sort of attraction there, and this person's very, they might just be also like anxious or, you know, anxiety ridden to speak up about that type of situation. But I feel like there's someone who might have some sort of offer of love that they might not be brave enough or bold enough to speak about now. That might be coming in the future. And that also may be you towards somebody else as well. Like, I feel like you feel like if you potentially offer your love or start looking to other options, you're already like energetically tapping out of this connection and like, you know, saying like, oh, I don't want this anymore, without actually having that full, I feel like you want like almost like a face-to-face conversation with this past person to like really give some type of closure. Like, it's extremely important to you. Yeah, look, the Six of Cups in reverse comes out. This is somebody from your past that means a lot to you energetically. It has something to do with how you view, like, I feel like more so than just childhood, like morals and like your, just like the picture you have for yourself. This person, you have to like put it to some sort of like, I want to say meeting of the minds is the term I've been using more lately. Like, you want to understand everyone be on the same page. Yeah, justice came out. You want to be on the same page with this person about this situation. Okay, well, Eight of Pentacles is the overall energy of the deck here, but this can be like you're trying to work on maybe restoring a friendship to the situation, some type of balance, some type of understanding where it's like amiable. I feel like I just feel like that really shouldn't be your focus. Like you want to put rest. Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords, Ten of. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's good. It looks like this attachment. This person needs to figure some things out. Anybody from the past, if you're dealing with, they need to figure some things out, because like it's almost like you're gonna be always extending energy over to them to kind of help balance them out. They're gonna be kind of like sucking you dry off that energy while they figure shit out, and it's gonna not be energetically good for you. It's gonna be draining and make you have a lot of resentment because you're sitting there and helping somebody who needs to help themselves a little bit more. It seems like that's what I'm getting. I feel like there's somebody else involved in this situation, and she is really. It seems she's very negative, and she is very manipulative, and she has somebody by the clutches. I feel like this might be a past person. And she just drifts in and out of their lives. I feel like that's how I feel like it is when she needs some sort of gratification. And inadvertently, this is affecting this other person's outlook on love, and it's affecting how they go about showing love, because they're like basically mirroring that person's actions onto you. I feel like, well, the person that whoever you're dealing with, the person from the past, let's say you're person A and the person in the past is person B. Person B has a person. Person B has a person that they've been dealing with or they have dealt with from the past. And this may be like, either this may be triggered by like a mom, like I'm getting a mom sort of energy around it as well. It really feels like person B is dealing with a person that, what time are we at? 12, good. Is dealing with a person who is very manipulative. They give them some sort of false sense of motherhood, maternal energy surrounded around it. They like going to that person, and that person feels them in a way that they're kind of like addicted to, and that person knows it, and they just kind of go in and out of their lives. That's her. This is, your person is juggling. This person is juggling. This means two things, by the way. Your person is juggling, okay? You and your person is juggling you here, the Queen of Pentacles. And I want to say energetically, because I might feel like you guys are not necessarily in the greatest of speaking terms right now, if you guys are speaking at all. And they're also juggling this person right here, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay? But this also represents you. This was going to happen to you. You're going to try to bring justice to the situation. It might come, but I feel like if that's the case, then your Queen of Pentacles might become a Queen of Swords energy. And possibly in the reverse right here. So let me get on with it. Let's see what else is the messages for you. There's a strong possibility, like with how the deck is splitting, like you're gonna make a decision based off of, I feel like it's gonna be a very, I wanted to say heart over head, but let me clarify that first. I just think that the decision that you're gonna make is, you're not taking other people into account of it, let's just say that. You're like if your friends or anybody, family members have some type of advice that they be giving you, you're not really listening to it. You know, I just realized you did ask to hear about love and money. And I felt like at the beginning of the video, I just wanted to tell you, like, your first card was the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. It does seem like you might be going to new, like, if you're looking for if a job offer or something like that is going through or whatever, or like some type of promotion or whatever, it seems it's going to be very favorable in your favor. Because that was the first thing I got. And I was like, oh, yeah, you did ask for money, too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I see. I feel like you're gonna make a decision to move forward in your life, but you're gonna leave some energetic space for this person and for them to like fix their shit and come back to you. But you're not gonna care as much, and it might drive them crazy, and that might bring them back to you. It might. I don't know about all that, but it just seems like you have Justice, followed by the Two of Pentacles, and I was feeling this energy strongly while I was speaking to you. You definitely have some feelings still for this person. In some, it's like, I feel like this is more so like, with this Emperor here, I feel like this is like a road you want to conquer. If that makes sense. Like, this is like a mountain you want to climb. Just the same, you climbed it. You have bad judgment here, judgment in reverse. To stay somewhat energetically tied to this Three of Swords situation. Yeah. And kind of stay in a stagnant point where you allow this person to... You're waiting on this person to make a move before you made a move. But this person knows they're out of moves pretty soon, so it's like it's getting down to the right wire, and they need to make a decision. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, because you asked for that, and I know you did, let me tell you. Yeah. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna get into it, what I seen, but I'm not gonna put those cards, because so what I'll do is, I'll keep these ones, though. Another one came out, I know another one did. What's this? Okay. I know you want to know what the other two cards are, so I'm going to tell you. It was the Ten of Swords in reverse. And... because I know you want to know. I know you want to know. Ten of Swords in reverse, and it was the... It was the Tower in reverse. That's what it was. So... It doesn't seem like you want to put death to this situation entirely, but you want to give, like, a false death. Like, you want to, like, do, like a Tupac and, like, don't nobody really know. But you want to make it a clear statement that you don't support this energy and whatever, but it seems like you're going to stay in it because the last card out in your spread is the Three of Swords. So I feel like there's a potential that you might know who this person is already, that you're dealing with on the other side of the situation. But you have the Seven of Wands that followed shortly after in reverse. I feel like there's a struggle there's like a dramatic struggle between both. I feel like this, I'm feeling it now. It's like this is not only like your energy towards the person. I feel like this energy that you're gonna be giving out is more focused on your the person B and yourself. I feel like energetically speaking that you, for lack of better words, are better than the situation. But I feel like you're gonna continue to give a little bit to the situation because for some sort of tie that you feel like you have to honor, which you truly don't, but you want to because you want to climb this mountain. Um, you want to be able to, at the end of the day, say, hey, I got the better view. I got you to bow down to me one time or whatever, at the end of it. You know, you're being the Capricorn who, like, when they get like bounced, pounced on, punched, they punch back. You're doing that. And let me just see what the outcome of this like whole thing is. So, what is the outcome for Rose and her partner? I just feel like this journey wouldn't be easy. I feel like this is a very, very... I feel like you could honestly probably skip ahead and come back in a couple movies because I feel like you're going to be dealing with a couple other people in this love life situation if you want to stay energetically tied to this person. Like, I feel like it's a lot of confusion surrounding this situation. I'm not saying confusion, but it clearly came into me. My guide said when I asked the question, they were like, more confusion. What's gonna come out? The outcome, more confusion. Okay? You wanted the real. I feel like someone else is gonna be offering love to you, but you're not gonna find them as hot. You're not gonna find them as attractive. You're gonna be like, you don't speak the fuck up. You're not stimulating enough for me in that way. You're just this person, you're just gonna rely back on this person to get your fix, is what it feels like. To be honest, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you're really, like, the more you stay energetically tied, the more you're gonna fit yourself to be this maternal negative energy that this person... Wow. Okay. You're gonna be like, whoa, what? Okay. Okay, so let me tell you first. Okay, so Spirits just wanted me to give you the message that's coming in already. You get exactly what you wanted, which is it's like, no, it's not you get exactly what you wanted. You get exactly what you wished for. Sorry, let me clarify. You got this Ten of Pentacles here as the outcome. I mean, not Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like, and I feel like I said that for a reason. I do feel like you come to some sort of wealth, like some gain. But you get this Ten of Cups feeling here, followed by this Ten of Wands in reverse, and then the Moon card. I feel like I feel like everyone gets to drop the act. First of all, you have two tens and then the Moon card here, so it's like I feel like you come into full understanding about what's going on here. I feel like you hear it from the horse's mouth. I feel like eventually I did get like 1-4 for a second, but I don't take that as that resonates. You do come into some sort of understanding about this situation. I'm getting a lot right now, honestly. I really feel like there's a possibility that you might, this situation is really like kind of changing to your character and what is like to who you feel like you are, and your self-esteem and things like that. And I feel like you're going to be mimicking a little bit of this this energy from like this other person that this person B was dealing with, this third party energy. I feel like you're going to start mirroring some of that energy, and almost like fighting fire with fire or something like that. And maybe mimicking some of the energy from her that he likes, because I just feel like there may be some sort of reconciliation. I kind of feel like you guys, if you guys have not been intimate yet, I feel like there's a strong possibility that you guys will have some sort of intimate moment eventually, or it's been thought about, it's been like pensed over, and I think it's been by both parties. Um, but there's some there. Let me tell you, the overall energy here is the world card in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, the Devil. Yeah, that's you. Look, it's like you're about to play this really crazy game. Almost like you're gonna become like the Joker's Harley Quinn type of situation, and I don't mean that in the good form where they're like always together and they're inseparable and they're cute, but like you're about to stoop down to their game level or whatever and be playing some stuff that's low-key probably beneath you, and exposing yourself to really negative energies just to hold tight on someone who clearly is not mature enough to make cold hard decisions and like, you know, own up to their things and deal with the decisions they make. This person that you're dealing with doesn't seem like someone that can do that. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't be with this person, because clearly it seems like you guys might have some sort of reconciliation. The world card in reverse here, this world is not, the closure is not yet gotten. I feel like closure will come. Closure will come, but it has not yet all the way. I feel like you've got, honestly, I feel like you have closure, but there's going to be some sort of situation where you guys are going to come and really let each other know how you guys feel about one another. Let me clarify this this Three of Swords at the bottom here. I just want to clarify this this Three of Swords. But it does seem like you're gonna have some really good luck in the job department. I did see that. You get the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that seems a little half empty about the way this person approaches you. I feel like the attraction is not reciprocated fully. It's not, the feelings are not all the way, they're not the same. I don't feel like that. I feel like in order for them to be somewhat reciprocated, you have to become someone that you're not to please this person, or somebody that you once were. Let me clarify that too. You know, I feel like what you're really worried about is that you're maturing and this person is not. You're growing and you're getting like, you know, blessings and things like this, and this person is not. I feel like the way that this person goes about getting to where they get in life is really maybe some way sneaky and underhanded, or a way so much more like, I always say the term low vibrational, but this person has some very narcissistic ways about about them. Um, let me see something really quick. I just want to see. Okay, that was real quick. Yeah, the Nine of Wands shot out. I was asking for any messages, more messages regarding this spread. The Nine of Wands in reverse shot out. It's like you're going to give into this energy. If this person bats an eyelash at you, you're probably going to swoon. Like, but like, honestly, it's not what you really want, but it is what you're probably going to accept. It looks like you're going back to this energy, this person. You're going to allow yourself to be swindled into this. I don't know how, to the extent of how far you guys have been, how close you guys have gotten to each other, but it seems like this person, you guys are just not on the same page in how you guys care, how you guys care about each other. Okay, the Sun in reverse here at the bottom of the spread. Yeah, this is, I mean, honestly, I feel like the message from Spirit is to do yourself a favor and like leave this behind. But I feel like the cards, you know, like you're not even, I don't know, I feel bad for saying this. I feel like you're not gonna listen to me because you feel like you now know that this person may like will be coming to you for some sort of, you know, false sense of like, you know, instant gratification. I feel like you're gonna be very receptive to it. You're gonna leave some energetic space open for this person as you pursue your own things, and you might even counter it by like dating other people on the side to kind of like balance out the scales. But that doesn't necessarily, you know, bring the best light to you. See, that makes you become the same person I'm telling you about. You're becoming this person that you're becoming like influenced, and you're starting to mirror the energy off of the person that person B is, you know, putting you in a third party situation with, you know, and you're starting to have this sense or outlook on love that you never once had. And I feel like it's temporary, because I feel like there's a great chance that there is somebody who is going to come into your life and give you that feeling, you know, that yeah, I feel like there's going to be someone in your future that will come and give you that, the nostalgic feeling, the false sense of nostalgia you're feeling with this person, with person B. You're gonna get the nostalgic feeling, even if you might not know them, or you might not know them, but the way that they communicate with you makes you feel like, you know, love is real the way that you once thought about it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So it seems like you might just go ahead and have your little fun with this situation. Spirit's honestly urging me to tell you it's not even worth your time. But if this is what you need to do to climb this mountain, you know, it's gonna just put you back in a Three of Swords situation. Okay? If you decide to climb this mountain, yeah, you might handle it, but you're going to be affected by this third party situation. It's going to affect you. You're going to become a Queen of Swords in reverse, you know? Yeah, this is like, there's like nothing good about it, about this situation. I feel like you guys should really try to remain friends if you can, and see if there's growth that way, because it seems like the way that they're coming to you, is of someone that is not fully there in the mindset of, I want to do right by somebody. This is from, well, let's see what I can get out of it. Can I get my instant gratification? You know? If you can deal with this person in a strictly platonic way, you know, if that's what you must do to interact with this person, then please do that. That's what I'm strongly urged to tell you, because you have the Nine of Wands here as the last final, followed and confirmed by the Sun in reverse. Like, it's just like this person is not ready here in their journey to give you what you want. Maybe in the future they might realize what they need to give someone in order to love them right, but I don't feel like at this time, like if you guys interact, it's going to be like a side storyline. It's going to just further take you off your path, and add further karmic stress and stuff like that to your life. It's just, it doesn't seem the greatest. Like, it seems like the only missed opportunity that you're having is skipping over this reconciliation that seems to happen. Like, if you could just like leave it alone, that's what, if you wanted the real, I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but if you wanted the real, it seems like you need to leave this in the dust. So, I'm sorry that's not what you probably wanted to hear, Rose, but that's what I'm seeing here. Let's figure this out. I think it's figured out. I feel like what's figured out, just to reiterate, is you're probably going to interact with this person, but in all honesty, I feel like you also know it's not really going to go anywhere because this person is not really changed. They're showing a lot of signs of some like strong narcissism, that they can put up the act for a little while, but like when things get tough, they're not reliable. They're not gonna be there. They're not gonna be able to match with the energy that you have. You're the emperor, even though that they are the masculine energy in this situation. They're not moving towards you in the best of ways. They're looking at you almost as it's an option, and that's not okay. Like, that's what it is. It's an option. I feel like this whole situation for both of you guys is an option. All right, so I'm gonna upload this and everything like that, and just let me know what you think about it. All right, bye.